I'm Deep Mahaman and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Needed an edge, you know what I mean? At the moment, the club's doing well. Good manager. You know, we're doing alright, aren't we, so?
Yeah. Excellent. Okay then, next up in the league for Liverpool is Swansea City, which does fill me with a little bit more anxiety than I would have thought this time last season, for example. Chris?
Yeah, I think we're a little bit further on now than when we played in the League Cup, though. I think we've got a little bit of form together, and it might not be a bad time for us to play them now.
Yeah, it's a decent shout. Obviously, Darren, coming up against Swansea in the League Cup, you did get that feeling that it might have come a little bit early into Rodgers' regime at Liverpool for us to be facing them. Although really, it's only been like a few weeks, a month really since we played them. Do you believe, as Chris says, that we've come on enough in that time that you're not shitting it when it comes to going to the Liberty Stadium?
Yeah, I think you'll see a different Liverpool side. To be honest with you, I'm not too worried about that. It was just kind of a strange period, weren't it? We weren't really coming or going at the time. I think he'll have learned as well. He'll have learned a lot of lessons from that defeat.
But you won't believe in Suarez on the bench, I'll tell you that now.
Exactly.
Start your best players. No. Well, I think there's a point to be made from the Capital One game that maybe we shouldn't read a great deal into it because of the way we sort of took it we didn't really take it very seriously, didn't start the big guns, and then at half time went, okay, Luis, stay.
Yeah.
Get a fucking book.
I think
if you've not watched the subscriber, you won't get that. But Steve Gerrard, obviously, because he's busy.
Bosom buddy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Joey playing that game?
What? Joey?
Shelves.
John.
Yeah.
JJ.
Shelves.
Double J.
Double JJ.
It's not funny now. It wasn't funny then. It's getting less funny each time we do it, but we're going to persist nonetheless.
Swansea though. Stuttering.
Yes. Interesting fact about Swansea City: they've not kept a clean sheet in the league since the opening day of the season.
They won.
Yeah.
QPR.
Yeah. Well done. Good research.
No, read my cheat sheet that he provided me.
You see, we do the preparation.
Did you read it down?
Did you fuck?
He's an improviser.
Need a sheet, eh? It's all up there.
Some very interesting stats. And when I say very interesting stats, that's entirely relative. If you think stats are boring, these are not going to win you over. If we're playing Swansea, it's a 1:30 kickoff on Sunday. It's on Sky Sports. Last time out, Swansea beating Newcastle 2-1. Michu and De Guzman with the goals. The last 6, the form guide. They've drawn, won, lost, drawn, and won that aforementioned win.
Could have got a good double D in there, Paul.
Could have done. See how I chose not to? Anyway, they currently sat 10th in the league. They got a +2 goal difference, and they've accrued 16 points thus far. That puts them one place, +1 goal difference, and 1 point better than us so far this season. Yes, Chris. Again, looking at Swansea, they finished like a place below us last season, didn't they? The fact of the matter is, they're under a new manager, we're under a new manager. We've struggled a little. We've struggled under them last season. We've struggled under them so far this season. But you'd like to think that we're Swansea. Do you think maybe Swansea have found their level, sort of mid-table-ish, or do you think, like us, they're hoping to push on a bit further?
I don't think they've got better than last season. I do think they found the level. I think they came out the blocks. They fucking flew out the blocks, didn't they, early on? They were knocking goals in for fun, like. But I do feel that Laudrup's not improving them, and they're sort of piggybacking what Rodgers did there, and maybe next season he might drop a couple more places. I think 12th, 11th, where they are now, probably about right. Like, whereas I think we're going the other way. I think that bodes well, like.
Most definitely. Darren, go on. Liverpool's form. In fact, I'll tell you what. Let's look at the form table, shall we? Obviously, we're sat in 11th at the minute, but the form table. Go on. I'll give you can consult your sheet because that's not up there, mate. Don't lie to me.
It was, but anyway, I'll look at it. Whatever.
Currently 5th in the form table. Now, it's interesting because it's based on your last 6 results, which puts us 5th behind City, United, West Brom and Norwich City, which gives you a little bit of an indication of how much you can take from the form table. But that being said, obviously, we were joint 4th last week, but of course, with it being the last 6 games, it pushed our last win off and replaced it with the new win, so we've still had 10 points from our last 6 games. Last week we had 10 points from the 6 games prior to that as well. Like so, but it's not. It's very interesting because you look at the form table, and Everton right down where we are in 11th. You know, they've dropped right off in the last few games. Essentially, what the point I'm trying to prove with the form table is, as Chris says, is we're very much a side on the up. I think it says Swansea as well, taking 9 points from the last 6 as well, so they're not perhaps as easy, not the pushover we might hope they'd be. Like. I
prefer the kind of listen to all you learn in the beginning and then grow. You know what I mean? In terms of like honeymoon periods, and you see it all the time. I think it's what's happening at Swansea with Laudrup. I'm not keen. I don't think it's going to go too well for him, to be honest. But he's had a couple of good results in there, and I think that's just the honeymoon thing side of it. With us, I think it's a bit different because we've started off a little bit jaded, but you go on the match and you have been coming away from the match going like, I like that, I like what I've seen there. Coming home and there's positivity around it. I can't remember what game it was. United when we got beaten on. I've never been so happy after being beat by Man U. No, that sounds stupid, but
it does sound stupid, but it's not. You know, exactly. And the interesting point there is, form table aside, that's the last time we got beaten in the league as well. Now, don't get me wrong, we're going to lose more games this season. Let's be fair. But what seems to be happening is that at least we turn the defeats into draws, and we slowly seem to be turning the draws into wins, and if we can just keep that form sort of going. I mean, let's not forget last time out at the Liberty Stadium, last game of the season, wasn't it? We got beat 1-0. Danny Graham scored the only goal of the game, which pretty much was I think it was probably decided by them, was the final nail in Kenny Dalglish's coffin, and questionably, arguably, one of the things that might have put Brendan Rodgers on FSG's radar as well. So. No, and it's just a little bit of a. In fact, going on about the teams and looking forward and stuff, people have made a great taken great pride in sort of pointing out how Liverpool will be shit without Luis Suarez. You look at Swansea, actually, you take Michu's goals out of that side, they would be struggling too. Just to have a little bit of a focus on Michu. Scored 7 goals in the league so far this season. He's actually scored 8 in total. He's got a shooting accuracy of 46%, chance conversion of 27%, and a clear-cut chance conversion of 50%.
Oh, that clear-cut's amazing.
Yeah, to put that into context, once again, I'll compare him to the top goal scorer in the Premier League, which is Luis Suarez. He scored 10, he's got a shooting accuracy of 34%. Which is 12% less, chance conversion rate of 17%, which is 10% less than Michu, but he's got a better clear-cut chance conversion rate of 55%, which is absolutely fucking
phenomenal, isn't it?
Astounding, which is great. But yeah, very much the Dangerman. I mean, you only have to watch Match of the Day to see that he's a hell of a player. Like, I mean, what's great, Darren, is that goal scorer, you always say what price a goal scorer.
Yeah.
They paid £2 million for him.
It's unbelievable. And I mean, this is what I know Brendan Rodgers has brought in 2 lads in Scotland department now, and I'm not being funny. I've seen his link with Daniel Sturridge for 15 million. Yeah, for me, there is the Michus out there. There is Yelovich, was a great signing for Everton money. There is players out there really. And what was Hernandez? How much was Hernandez, man?
I don't know, 8 or 9.
Yeah, I think it was.
You've got to be going out looking for quality like this. Their job now is to find, top goal scorers like that. They're out there. You've just got to go and find them, you know what I mean?
Definitely. We're going to be talking about Liverpool's potential transfer business in the subscriber show, which is coming up after this. If you're watching this on the subscriber show, if you're watching it on YouTube, check it out on the redmentv.com. Free trial for a whole month, and it's £2, so check that out. Anyway, what's actually interesting, talking about the Michu thing, I had a quick look at the top goal scorers in the Premier League, and it's obviously Luis Suarez riding high. But of the top 10, Michu's basically 4th top goal scorer in the Premier League at time of filming. What's very interesting is, again, goes back to this notion of how much centre forwards cost, and you're looking down the list like Suarez 22, Van Persie 24, Zeko 27, Fellaini fucking midfielder 15, and I've gone back a few years, Fletcher 15, Tevez 30, Aguero 38, Berbatov only 4, he's got 5 goals, only 4 million, but again he was a £30 million player when he moved to Man United. In there, Denver Bar 3, Michu 2 million, so that, you know, 2 players in there who were bucking the trend, and this notion that you have to spend.
I mean, last season Grant Holt got in there, didn't he? He was in there, you know, there is always a couple on Ricky Lambert, I think he'll score a few more, but it all comes down to the service strikers get as well. Top sides have got top service as well, so the lads who are scoring from, you know, in Norwich and Stoke City and all that, you know, these are lads that aren't really getting much service, you know what I mean? So it's even more credit to them for getting in there, but the likes of Michu, you know, for £2 million, they are out there.
It's shocking, isn't it, when you consider, like, you know,
and
there'll be people out there. You know, when Liverpool are crying out for a centre forward, now, okay, we desperately tried our best to completely to bomb Swansea in the transfer market over the summer, didn't we? So it probably would have been a little bit of it, but you'd have to think that must have been in the pipeline when Rodgers.
You would think so. He'd definitely been on his radar, because lads would come in and just gone, right, we need this fella called Michu, like. I've heard about him, do you know what I mean?
Check this out.
This months of work, wouldn't it? So it's maybe January. So we can pick him up for 6 and we can treble the money.
Yeah. Quick question, Chris. Does Brendan Rodgers have a point to prove in this game?
I think he does. I don't think it matters to me whether he does or not, but I think to the Swansea fans he wants to prove a point.
Yeah, definitely.
They gave him some stick, didn't they? Like, rightfully so, you would.
He's jumped ship, hasn't he? And the thing is, if you look at it from a sort of neutral perspective, he technically jumped ship from a project that he was building that was going in the right direction to a club that was a place above them in the league. And you know, Swansea have spent this pretty much the entire season, I think the entire season to date, above us in the league so far anyway. But obviously, without casting aside all maybe Liverpool bias, we are a much bigger team.
Of course, and I don't think when Brendan Rodgers started that their project at Swansea, he would have been thinking, you know, how long was he at Swansea for? Was he at Swansea about a year, 2 years? A couple of years, and then I don't think he would have thought that he'd be getting approached by Liverpool on that time.
Well, what's an interesting note is that we played Swansea sort of at home this time last year, and I don't think any one of us would have thought, he'll be our manager this time.
Never. That's football.
It's crazy, isn't it? I have to give a quick mention to Royal Ink on Breck Road in Liverpool. They're going to be doing 96 tattoos of the number 96, with all basically the £9.60 minimum donation. You can see the theme running through that, with the proceeds going to the Hillsborough families.
Where's this? Is this?
It's on Breck Road.
And how many people signed up for it?
Yeah. Loads of people have signed up for it, basically.
Can you still sign up for it?
I believe so. From what I've seen from the Facebook page, basically the places are going fast. Like, so if you're interested, do go. I'll put the Facebook link up on our Facebook page, so check it out there. It's the easiest way for you to have a look, and there's the quick picture of it as well. Anyway, lineup prediction. Chris, do you want to throw one out for this?
Yeah.
You got one?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking missed the preparedness today, like.
Reina.
Yeah.
Wisdom, Skirtle, Lager, Johnson. Allen, Gerrard, Henderson, Sterling, Enrique, Suarez.
Inverted triangle.
Inverted triangle.
Once again.
Right.
He's flipped the triangle. What do you reckon, Darren?
I think we ended the side that ended.
Get scrambled eggs. Team Reina, Wisdom, Johnson, Agaskirtle, Enrique.
You just name these in random orders, or
just naming players like.
No, Wisdom right back.
Dunsey.
Wisdom right back, Johnson left back, Agaskirtle centre half, Enrique left wing.
Yeah.
No.
You just missed the section of the pitch there.
Hang on, 3, 4.
Just gloss over the midfield.
No. That's the back four. The 3: Joe Allen, Steve Gerrard, and Steve. Little Joey, Steve Gerrard, and Sahin. And he's going to go with Henderson. No, he's not. Oh no, I've no time to think. Yeah.
You've had about 5 minutes since you started.
Sterling, Suso. And the other fella who's
Suarez, nice.
Yeah, the other fella who's.
I've got no idea what the team was there.
Right, let me name it again. Right, it's gonna be Reina, Wisdom, Agger, Skirtle, left back Johnson, Allen, Steve Gerrard, Sahin,
Is your midfield today?
Suso, Sterling, Suarez.
Nice. Suso on the right or the left?
Yeah. Did I say that one more time?
Suso on the right or the left? Was it?
Right.
Right, okay. That was hard work, fuck me. Okay, if you agree or disagree, let us know in the comment section underneath, or if you're watching it on the subscribe show, you can tweet me at the Redmen TV.
The one in there, and then he's going back up there. Suso, did you get why it got confused?
Yeah, of course. I mean, they were all flipping positions, weren't they? Fluid. Yeah.
So he flipped
Difficult to write down.
What I've done is I flipped the train. As Brendan Rodgers would say.
Fucking hell. Darren, score prediction, please.
1-0 again, Liverpool.
Okay. Chris? Take your time.
1-0 Liverpool.
Okay. Great. 2-2.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think you're getting a little bit excited.
Yeah, well,
4-0 young boys.
I did predict 4-0 to young boys.
2-2.
I just, you know why? Because I think I want us to. People are talking about this run up to 2013. We've discussed it at length the last couple of weeks. As being like they're all winnable games. We need to go and win all these. I'm keeping you away. But the fact of the matter is, this Swansea game, I think is tougher than people will give credit for. I think this is actually, this and Spurs are actually our two trickiest games between now and then.
Like,
exactly, and I would be very happy and I think people will be, if we don't go and win this, people will be upset.
Yeah.
But I think in the grand scheme of things, getting a point away from home against Swansea is not as bad as people would make out.
I'll be made up with 4 from the 2 games though.
Yeah,
made up with 4.
Yeah, most definitely. So yeah, do let us know your score predictions as well. Right, boys, we're going to discuss the Raheem Sterling contract situation, as well as the Rodgers and Werner talking about the January business and who we might sign.
Yeah.
That's going to be on the subscribe show. If you're watching that there, keep watching. If not, as I've said already, go to redmentv.com, start your 3 months trial, and check it out, as well as the masses and masses and masses. In fact, 19 times 2, Chris?
38.
38 hours of content so far this season.
All for the measly price of £2 a month.
Amazing.
You should work.
But you can get hot and spicy chicken strips, which are amazing, better than KFC, from Iceland for the same price.
The decision is yours. Or, you know what, if you want to splash out a bit, get both and enjoy them whilst watching the Redmen. That's what he was. There you go. Anyway, we move on.
Nailed it. See when 2 things come together?
Just, sometimes just things happen.
So next week you can blame Darren when we've got a fucking chicken dipper
next week
sale
I'll
on
be watching the Redmen TV with
I think we should have like an affiliate scheme on the website or something, shouldn't we, like, with Iceland. Anyway, yes, so the Raheem Sterling contract situation.